welcome back to Nothing But Nets podcast. We're going to talk about how Pau Gasol has left Chicago and signed a 2-year, $30 million deal with the San Antonio Spurs. What do you think about this deal, Ron?
I could not be happier.
You couldn't be happier?
Could not be happier that the Bulls didn't resign. Especially, they had the chance to trade him as well.
Yeah.
Had the chance to trade him at the trade.
Get a really good deal as well.
There was, I heard Ben McLemore, Avery Bradley, there were heaps of options. And they just didn't take it.
Yeah,
but again, this is just another example of, the front office. With no, at the deadline, there's no direction for the team.
I know.
At the deadline, they said he'd be part of the core.
Yeah.
And then you don't re-sign him. I'm glad they didn't, but
yeah,
it makes you question again. Just like with the Rondo signing.
Mm.
What's the direction for the team?
What are they trying to do?
In terms of the Spurs, I'd like to send my condolences out to everyone living in San Antonio. And
he's not a bad player. It's just he didn't really perform last year when he needed to perform when we didn't have Rose or Butler.
We got him instead of Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, I know.
Carmelo Anthony.
I know. He had one really good year for Chicago where he was playing really well, but he didn't perform at all last year. I mean, he had a few good moments, like that block on LeBron saving the game.
But see, people say that, but the amount of points he left in the paint.
Yeah,
if he didn't give up 20 points in the paint, he wouldn't have to make that final block.
Yeah, his defense was not that amazing.
There's no D in Pau Gasol.
Yeah.
There is literally no D at all in Pau Gasol.
No.
Look, is he a nice pickup for the Spurs? Yeah. Really,
they didn't really need him though. I mean, they got Tim Duncan. They just signed LaMarcus Aldridge.
You see, this is what I find funny. You look at how they played the Thunder in the playoffs. Right? I took them to a game 7, and you look at it and you go, well, the Thunder beat them because they were younger and more athletic. Yeah, that's fair enough. Thunder had a great team. They were 48 minutes away from making the NBA final. Yeah. So you look at that. That's fine. They're a good side. They were there. But you look at it and you go, well, what do you need to do to improve? They were younger and more athletic, so you need to get younger and more athletic. Yeah. They go ahead and sign a Pau Gasol. Look, I'm happy he's gone. Yeah. I'm happy he's left. I mean, everyone craps on about his triple doubles and his double doubles. Yeah. I actually really
wish. He didn't do any of that.
I really wish there was a stat that there for offensive rebounds allowed. Yeah. So then he could have a quadruple double.
Yeah.
And then
leading the NBA.
Yeah, he could lead the league in offensive rebounds. Even give a stat points in the paint, because the amount of times. And even in pick and rolls, teams are just exploited. They do a pick and roll, and Gasol wouldn't even be bothered to put his hand up, let alone turn and rebound. And I actually found this. I found this stat. I can't remember where it was from, but something like 80% of his rebounds were non-contested. 80% of his rebounds. So
it's not very good.
Within 5 feet of him, no one was standing there. You and me could grab those rebounds. Yeah. So. But no, look. First, in terms of Spurs, though, from the Spurs point of view, he'll be good off the bench. Provide.
You don't think he'll be starting over Tim Duncan?
Well, that's the thing. Is Tim Duncan going to retire? I mean, I'm sure we'll talk about that later. But do you sign?
How old is he now? Isn't he 40? Somewhere around 40.
Yeah, late 30s. Early 40. Be in his 40. He'd either be 40. Yeah. Late 30s. But you look at it. Gasol, they'll be able to use the pick and pop with him, like LaMarcus Aldridge. I just found it funny, it's a classic Spurs signing. Quality player. He'll play to the system. But Popovich is going to struggle to get defense out of him. Yeah. And it just showed when the Bulls played him at center. You just get no defense. What about you? What do you think of Gasol joining San Antonio Spurs?
It doesn't really. I don't really mind that he's left. I mean, he was good. He had his place in Chicago, but I think that time has definitely passed. It's good that he's left, and I think he's made room with the cap to sign a good, better player at the forward or centre position.
Do you wish we traded him earlier, before the deadline? Or are you happy for him to walk away?
After seeing the deals we could have got, was there one for Avery Bradley and Jay Crowder? That deal looked great. We didn't take it, and didn't we get the pick in the draft as well? If we traded Gasol and Gibson or something. Or was that?
I think that was for Butler.
Right.
I'm positive there was one for Macklemore.
Yeah.
Positive there was one for Matt, and they didn't take it.
Yeah, I know.
You could be playing Macklemore at the 2, Butler at the 3. All of a sudden, you've got Rose, Macklemore, Butler. You know, okay, you don't have a power forward. Chuck in Gibson. Chuck in Portis.
Portis,
you know. Yeah, who's playing fantastic for us, but no.
Even
I think
Felicio.
He
looks really good. I think he's gonna be a really good player.
pickup. Fantastic pickup.
Yeah. Second round.
But no, you look so. No, I think you think he'll fit in with San Antonio, or what's his role in San Antonio? What do you think his role would be?
I don't know. He's probably have the same role as Aldridge and Duncan, really. But I think he'll definitely fit with their offense. You know, the passing, he's good at that. He's always been a good passer, throwing his alley oops to Jimmy Butler and that. But yeah, I think he'll fit in with I think he'll definitely fit in better with the Spurs than what he would have with the Chicago Bulls.
Like, I mean, you look at Hoiberg and he was trying to play a fast up tempo.
Yeah,
and that's just not
Gasol didn't
game.
fit that. Yeah, he fits way better with San Antonio.
No, is he overpaid? You reckon he's overpaid? He's on $30 million for 2 years. So that's what, $15 million a year.
$1 million more than Rajon Rondo.
Is he overpaid?
That's probably what he deserves. I mean, he's a veteran now, really, but he's always been a decent player, so I don't think he's overpaid.
Yeah, and I mean the way the league's going, with the CBA rising, I mean salary cap's gonna go up another 20 mil next year as well. So, I suppose he isn't really overpaid.
Yeah.
So who slots into the power forward role for the Bulls next year? Who feels?
Yeah, They could make another signing still in free agency. I mean, like we've already said, there's still other great free agents out there. But I think they could definitely play Portis as starting power forward. I really like Portis' game. Even Felicio, I think he's a great player as well. Is he a centre or a power forward?
He's undersized for a power forward. I think he's 6'10", 6'9". So
yeah, he'd have to be power forward, wouldn't he?
Yeah, I mean they played him at San Antonio.
Yeah,
he's very athletic.
He doesn't look like he would be, but he's a very athletic player.
Yeah, well,
it's still Jared Sullinger out there.
These are the power forwards that are still available. You look at, there aren't many of them, but
Jared Sullinger.
You got Jared Sullinger, Terrence Jones.
Yeah.
None of them going to be obviously
David Lee.
Game changing. Yeah. Signings, but if you could steal
Scholar,
you got Josh Smith, so there's still Chris Humphries.
Legend.
We could be bringing he's not with Kim Kardashian anymore.
No.
Could be bringing them to the games together.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll probably be the only ones in the crowd next year, depending on how the
bring some more crowds to Chicago.
But yeah. You look at it. I mean, you still got Portis. Like Portis needs to develop. Yeah. I hope they hold on to him. He's got a lot of talent.
I think they'll end up getting rid of Gibson. I mean, he could start a power forward, but I think Portis or Felicio should be starting over Gibson.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah.
And so, but no, I think, so overall, good signing for the Spurs. Not a surprising one.
Yeah.
He fits.
Expected,
Fits the offense well for him. He'll give you 10 points, 6 rebounds off the bench, 10 points, 5 rebounds.
Yeah.
So, he'll throw in a block or two, but, he'll also give you a lot of points. I mean, this role will probably be better, as in he won't be defending the paint as much as he was in Chicago. Like, you saw when Noel went down, he was playing center.
Yeah.
For just about the whole year, So, and that's not his position. But no, so, good signing for the Spurs.
Yeah.